97% of Americans are not prepared for disasters. This is a travesty because small businesses and families make up the backbone of the American economy. I have worked with tens of thousands of clients all over the world. I've worked in state government, I've worked with the federal government, I've worked in nonprofits, I've worked with volunteer agencies of all sizes, I've worked in a lot of countries. Disaster preparedness doesn't have to be doom and gloom. It doesn't have to be blood and guts. It doesn't have to be Chicken Little. It doesn't have to be depressing. I can position you so you can be stronger after the disaster.
Today, I am visiting a sanctuary for cats in an undisclosed location, and I'm going to help them plan and execute a drill on how to safely evacuate the cats off the property. This is in anticipation of a raging wildfire within the vicinity where the sanctuary is located. So let's go meet with their leader and see how this goes.
Christine, how are you?
Good, how's it going?
Thank you for having me.
Glad you're here.
I'm glad to be here.
So I have an incredible challenge for you. I have 230 cats and over 2 acres that I need you to evacuate in 2 hours.
Thank you very much for telling me about this. This is going to be an incredible challenge. So the first thing I want you to do is I want you to show me around and give me a tour of the place.
Absolutely.
All right, so let's go.
Well, welcome. This is our wonderful sanctuary. As you can see, we have 20 acres, but our cats are here fenced in on close to 3.
230 cats? Really? This is going to be interesting. This takes herding cats to the next level.
You can tell we are surrounded by wildfire area. With 230 cats and this dense foliage, we were close to evacuating once, but luckily in 18 years, we haven't had to evacuate. So it's very important to us that we have a plan in place where we can get the cats out.
Disaster drills are structured activities designed to test and improve our response to emergency situations. They help us identify potential weaknesses in our plans.
These are very important to us, and we need to have a plan in place that we can get them fast and we can move, and we don't know how to do it.
Yeah, because this is their safe space, right?
Absolutely.
We want them calm, collected, but during a disaster, I know things are going to be really crazy in here, so it's going to be a fascinating challenge. This is going to be one of the most difficult I've ever experienced.
And I'm leaving that up to you to show us what to do.
I can't wait.
All right.
Upon arrival, I met with Christine and she welcomed me with a 2-hour challenge to help them evacuate 230 cats. And I took the first 10 minutes with her for a tour at their 2 acres cat sanctuary.
We are going to evacuate every cat on this property, and it's going to be done in 90 minutes or less. Here's the other part of the challenge. In the beginning, for the first half of it, we'll only be doing it with 3 people. So 3 of us will be handling it. Then the rest of you will start coming in and doing things. It's going to be really important because I'm going to write the plan with you. We're going to train together and we're going to do it. So in reality, I'm not writing your disaster plan. Who's going to be writing your disaster plan? We are. We're all going to work together to do it. That's how we're going to get this done.
There are 3 fundamental planks to any effective disaster program: a comprehensive disaster plan, thorough training, and regular drills. Unfortunately, Fat Kitty City currently has none of these essential elements in place. This leaves them vulnerable and unprepared. So it's time to take action.
Yes. All right, we're getting ready. Are you ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Just like gathering cats, assembling the necessary resources, time, equipment, and personnel requires meticulous planning and coordination. So here's the plan. The cats are literally all over the place in different locations within the property, and we have to collect all of them by team and meet at the entrance gate and get the cats ready for transport. But that's not all. We scattered orange flags and injury cards within the property, which represents the presence of an injured personnel that they need to find and help evacuate the area too. Because in a real disaster, this may happen, and we will be trained to not leave anyone behind.
So there's 3 things we have to do. So the first thing we got to do is we got to collect all the cats. Then second, we got to account for each one. And then finally, we have to arrange for transport off property. First thing we need to do is, if we're going to catch these ones, we have to figure out the crates. So let's go ahead and go together. Let's go do that. We're going to run out of time.
As we get into action, we get challenged by problems we encounter along the way.
Okay, open it up. Oh my God.
We only have an hour left, and we are just starting to achieve our first goal. which is to collect all cats. But as we check the crates, they are not organized well, making it harder for us to gather all and account how many we have.
We have bags, how many?
Like 6 bags.
6 bags. Okay, crates? Crates 42?
Yep.
And then how many of the extra crates do we have?
65.
65 that are in bags?
Yes.
Okay, so we have 65. We have 113 plus, how many cats can we get in a bag? 1.
We have 230 cats, but we only have 113 crates and bags. Now we are 117 crates short.
So we have to figure that out.
With less than an hour left, now comes the problem of having a shortage with crates. We decided to use bags and pillowcases. Now we can finally start catching the cats.
We have to definitely start counting for them. Now we have the crates all done, so now we have to start collecting cats.
Things are moving along well, but now we gotta start accounting each cat as we catch them one by one in this vast space where they are scattered.
All right, we need to start collecting. I'm seeing a ton of cats running around. We haven't even evacuated enough. Come on, we gotta hurry. We got 35 minutes. We've only created, I think, 2 cats.
We suddenly realized another problem, and that is if it is that 50% of these are feral cats, then they won't come with us. That means we're going to have to chase and catch them one by one, and it will be a difficult proposition with just a short span of time left.
So what we figured out is basically 10% will come, 50% will be very difficult, 40% will be resistant. I've got all the crates that were not in plastic here, but I did count them anyway. There were 65 in bags. So basically, here's a couple things we're gonna have to do. All right, so how many do we have so far? Okay, we have 7, we are behind. We need to really catch up here. We need to try to get a larger number. So we need to actually go through the motions of doing that where we're creating enough of them. We have 30 minutes left and I only got 7 cats. Come on, come on.
With the problem chasing these elusive cats, we had to make use of cat nets and delegated this task to people who have the skills to easily catch these cats.
We got you. We got you. Wait a minute. I need a cat net. I need a cat net and I need a pillowcase and 2 good handlers.
Every drill is a learning opportunity. Just as cats are known for their unexpected behavior, each drill reveals new insights and challenges, requiring us to adapt and refine our plans continuously. On the other hand, while most are busy chasing and catching the cats, we realize the cars to be used for transporting the crated cats are not yet lined up in front of the gate.
In order to transport them, we're gonna have to put them in cars. Okay. That's the only way that we're gonna be able to get them in there from what I understand. So, what we're gonna eventually need are these cars. Lined up out there. And that's, Jeff's in charge of it. So Jeff, will you make sure all the cars are lined up, please? You got it right here. Get them all the way down to however far down. Try not to go too far, but get it down to here.
While the cars are getting lined up and ready for the cats' transport, we have yet more cats to put in crates with just a few minutes left, and not even half of the injury cards were found.
Oh my gosh, we got 20 minutes. 20 minutes, 20 minutes, 20 minutes, 20 minutes. I need your guys' help. We have 20 minutes. Come on, come. And stay as a team. Come. Stay as a team, stay as a team. Stay with your team member. Stay with your team members. Take that one. Okay, here, take them. Take. We have 20 minutes, everybody, 20 minutes.
In high-stress situations, people may react unpredictably. Fear, confusion, and even panic can set in, making it challenging to ensure that everyone follows the plan. Drills aim to instill a sense of calm and order, but achieving this is easier said than done.
I'm gonna have you and Courtney walk together. I need you guys to be a buddy system. So I'm just gonna have you walk around. What I want you to do is count as many injuries as you can. Like it's on that card exactly you saw, just like that. Count as many of them as you can so we know how many there are. Go.
While most are busy creating more cats, I had 2 teams look for injured people, which are represented by the blue card and the orange flag. These injury cards are essential for tracking workplace injuries, facilitating proper medical care, identifying safety hazards, and ensuring compliance with workplace safety regulations. They act as both a record and a reminder of the importance of workplace safety and the well-being of all personnel. In a real disaster, quick identification of injured individuals is crucial. Our drills include search and rescue operations, where teams are tasked with finding and assisting those in need. This practice ensures that in an actual emergency, we can quickly locate and provide first aid to the injured.
Oh, you guys got the cards. How many? 5. Okay.
Time is running out, and we still have 1 blue card and 1 orange flag missing.
The fire department is ordering us all to leave in 8 minutes. Just make sure they're comfortable, like fill them up. Fill them up. Crates, 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 crates. Good, 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 good. How we doing? How we doing? Keep it going. So right now we're doing what's called a drill within a drill. We've gotten all the cats into the cars. I can't believe it. So now we have to make sure we didn't leave any people behind. So I just always do one last check. They're running around, making sure there's no other people here, no other injuries, and then we can finally get out of here. Oh, you found one. Yeah. Woo! It's a good thing too, that's why we do these. Very nice. You guys did a great job. Excellent. You should give yourselves a round of applause. You guys did an incredible job. Give yourselves a round of applause. So after every drill I run, I always ask 2 questions. The same questions I ask all the time. First, what did we do well today? What do you think? Yes, sir.
Immediately got the cats into the shade. I noticed that the cages were in the heat, and then I mentioned it, and we made a group decision to go ahead and get all the cats into the shade, which I would say is super beneficial and helps keep them less stressed.
You guys followed, you went to it, you had an assigned area, you went, and when I said come back, I said what? Come back in 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever. You guys did a great job, and at the end, the fact that we got 1 more flag and 1 more card means that we were really thorough. We got everything in there, so. Anything we need to work on?
Yeah, it's kind of building on what I mentioned before. Maybe have a list of what do you think you'll be most effective at, and start there.
Right.
Because the folks who know the cats can go grab the cats and not maybe be on something that they're not making as big of an impact on.
That's why I put myself in charge, because the person in charge is always the one that makes the most mistakes. I don't really know the cats, and I don't really know the property very well. I don't know their personalities. You're gonna specialize in this, you're gonna specialize in this, and that makes it more efficient. We were able to accomplish actually evacuating 200 cats from a property, and we were able to do it in just 2 hours.
This is the first time I've ever done something like this, and I was able to learn a lot from it. Really how to work with your teammates and how to maybe work with people that you don't even know. Getting direction from a higher up and just trying to listen to it and try to put everything together in a crazy situation.
This was actually my first ever evacuation drill. It was very eye-opening. I learned so much with so many of our volunteers. They did an awesome job evacuating all of our cats and trying our best to evacuate everyone. Patrick did an awesome job with trying to plan, telling us where to go, by the barn and by the front, near the clinic, and recovery. He did an amazing job.
No, working with Patrick was definitely a very positive experience. The energy he brought to the educational aspect of this whole drill, I mean, we learned everything from planning to execution, staying focused, and just really being able to work under pressure, especially in a disaster type situation. In our case, potential wildfire, where time is of the essence and you have to really just stay focused, and everyone needs to know their role and take care of it as efficiently as possible.
I learned so much. Never have we evacuated so many cats, and never did I think we'd have to evacuate cats. Working before and actually evacuating animals in Southern California during disasters and fires, so chaotic, so scary, but today learning what we have to do to evacuate all these cats was so much more intense and just fun and exciting, but just the focus involved and teaching us what we'd have to do to get it done was just so much more real. And actually going through the process to help us do it is something that I know our team will be able to do going forward.
Patrick was very, very good at keeping us all focused, relaxed in a situation that, we're all trying to rush everybody out of here, but you have to sit down and take a breather and make sure that everything's checked off. It's super, super important. So I'm happy that he was able to help keep everybody focused throughout today.
And it was a fun learning experience that we did. We've learned so much. I learned a lot, and overall I just gotta say we did very good as a team, and the drill was very a success. And having Patrick out here with us, he was so easy to work with. He really kept us focused, and I think that was so important because a lot of times I know this can be chaotic, but just really getting in, just showing us what to do, and just making sure every person was focused on the task at hand was just really great and just so helpful. So I'm just so grateful to Patrick for coming out here and doing this for us, and I just can't believe all that we went through today.
We're exhausted. I'll sleep good tonight. So thank you so much, Patrick, for coming out and all that you did.
So I always say, if you prepare for disasters, you'll never experience one.
Do you want to challenge Disaster Patrick? Visit www.disasterpatrick.com today to learn more. And don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. See you on our next episode.